Good morning, Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is Monique here, coming to you with another concert review. Now, this review is a past review. I saw this person June 7th up in LA, and I kind of struggled with whether I should go back, like do a retro concert review, or just continue forward. But this person has been continually on my heart and my mind, so I wanted to just try to do a brief concert review for Seal. I saw Seal at the Greek Theater, like I said, June 7th, and he is one of the people that I really wanted to go see. I am a Seal fan, and I've been listening to his music for decades, and I said to myself, when I have the opportunity, I am going to go see Seal. And he came in, and I was kind of surprised that it wasn't sold out, that it wasn't packed. I don't think a lot of people knew that he was doing a show. He's not on tour, but he did this show, and I got to see him. And so let me just give you the rundown. His opening act was Trevor Horn. Now, Trevor Horn is his producer. He produced Seal's first album, and Trevor Horn was also the founding member of the Buggles. The Buggles was a group for all of those like old post rock band fans. The Buggles was a group that sung the song "Video Killed a Radio Star." And as you know, "Video Killed the Radio Star" was the first song that the first video that MTV put on, like ever, when MTV debuted. But what I didn't know about Trevor Horn, and he's playing all these songs, this guy has produced, almost everybody. He's produced Tina Turner music, Rod Stewart, Paul McCartney, ABC, the band ABC. He's done Propaganda, German band Propaganda, Spandau Ballet. He's done a lot of people, and that's a short list. That's a short list of what this guy has done. He's older, he's there, but he's still rocking, he's still rolling, and he was part of Seal's band. So he opened up for Seal, and he did a lot of his famous songs, including Grace Jones, "A Slave to the Rhythm," and he had another singer come out, do that song, and it was a joy. It was a pleasant joy. So Trevor Horn opened up for Seal. Now, Seal came on, and let me just say this: Seal sounds like his album. Seal sounds just like how he does on the record. And his voice is still crisp, his voice is still wonderful, it's still delicious, it's still everything. Seal, however, does not have any rhythm. He doesn't really have any rhythm. Like when he's on stage and he's trying to dance, he's like me. He's like, you black on the outside, but the rhythm is kind of lacking. I don't know. So he's trying to dance, and it's cute, but I could tell that he really doesn't have that much rhythm. I can say this though. Seal is probably the sexiest person that I have seen on stage ever. Like, he's like 6-something, dark chocolate, just his presence. And I was up, like, not in the rafters, but I was up high, and looking down, just everything about him, his whole presence is just wonderfulness, just sexy, just amazing. It's just calm, it's classy. He's a gentleman. His presence is just awesome. Also, Seal is one of those performers that has a strong connectivity to his audience. He comes down. Now, he came down, he sung some songs, he came down into the audience, like the first, those who were on the floor. And he, was talking to them. He was really talking, and he was singing to people. And so I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. He got his behind back up on stage, and I said, okay, that's it. You went out in the audience. You see how people are, around you, how they want to feel you, grab you or whatever. So he got back up on the stage, started singing. But then this guy gets back down on the audience. And not only did he go a little bit further, he went all the way up. He would have, I believe, if his management could have, he would have went all the way to the back to sing to people, to talk to people. He has a strong connectivity to his audience. I don't know if it was just a venue, if it was because he's home. I didn't know that he lives in LA, that he's lived in LA for a long time. And so his connectivity to the audience is just amazing. I was really shocked. He got up on a chair. All the fans were around him, and they were holding him up to make sure that he didn't fall. He sang. It was just an amazing performance. It was just an amazing time seeing Seal. I thought it was funny is that after Seal sung his intro song, he's talking to the audience. He's welcoming everybody to the show. And then he goes, because we're all family, right? And he said, because there is like 200 of y'all on my guest list. He was like, I don't even know 200 people. So he said his management was going crazy. So what that means to me is that when you're on a guest list, you didn't pay for your ticket. You just came. Right? You came with your mama, daughter, sister, father, brother, whoever, co-worker, boss. So he had 200 people on his guest list, and there were a couple of thousand people there. So you guys, that is almost 10% of his revenue that went to him giving away tickets. So that shows me that he's a giver. He is a strong giver. It impressed me so much that I was like, I'm gonna go buy some merch. I'm gonna go support, even though I bought my ticket. But I'm thinking, man, this man gave away 200 tickets. I'm gonna go, get a merch. You guys know I don't do black merch anymore. I've worn so much black in my lifetime that I try to look for light colors, something that's a little bit more complimentary to who I am now. And sure enough, he had this nice blue merch shirt, picked it up, paid what I needed to pay, and I am the happier for it. Now, we're going to get to, let me check my notes before we get to 7 degrees of Depeche Mode. Let's see. Okay. So let's go ahead and do 7 degrees of Depeche Mode. I was a little bit shocked, but I'm not shocked. Okay. So Seal did a collaboration of a song called Can't Stop a River. Can't Stop a River was performed by a gentleman, an English singer named Duncan James. I listened to it. It sounds very much like Seal would have written this song. The guy Duncan James, I suggest you guys go listen to the song. If you haven't already, I could be late to the party on this. And he sounds really amazing. It was a song that was written, but it also is a song that Seal would have written. Well, the co-author of that song is Mr. Peter Gordino. And as you devotees know, that Peter Gordino is on tour constantly. He's been on tour for over 20 years, maybe longer than that, since 1997, 2000s, but it's been a while that Peter Gordino and Christian Eiger joined Depeche Mode when they're on their tours, and they've also joined in collaboration with the music. So Mr. Peter Gordino and Seal collaborated on a song called Can't Stop a River that was recorded. One of the people apparently who recorded it was a Mr. Duncan James, a UK citizen there. So there you guys, you have it. You have this past review of Seal. I suggest that even if you're not a huge fan of Seal, it is a treat. It was worth every penny. It was worth me driving from San Diego all the way up to LA. You guys have done that drive. You know that's a drive. And if you're leaving to see a weekday show, not a weekend show, a weekday show, you know how the traffic is from San Diego to LA. And your girl did that, and I'll do it again. I've done it before. I do a lot of my Depeche Mode stuff up in LA, so I'll do it again. But it was worth the gas. It was worth the drive, the miles on my car. It was worth the ticket. It was worth the merch. It was worth it, you guys. So if you catch Seal, definitely don't let him pass you by without going to see Seal. Now, I want to end this because I realized that while I'm doing this, and you guys, I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing these concert reviews, is that I'm not really asking you guys to follow me. Now, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me. And so go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe, because what that does, what I'm finding out about myself, What that does is that it does two things. First, it allows me not to be lazy. Now, some people will say procrastinate, but you guys know that procrastination is nothing but timed laziness. So it helps me not to be lazy and get these videos out to you in a quicker fashion than I normally would have. And it also encourages me and lets me know that I'm bringing value. So if these videos are bringing value to you, I know that in some form of fashion, that's going to make you bring value to somebody else. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's under Monique. You could either find me under Monique, under Pete Mac Detroit. Also, you can find me there under Melanin Monarchy. You can find me on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you guys will also get notified when I do these concert reviews. Again, if there is a person or an artist, a creative, even if it's a play, I can do plays too, some form of live show that you guys want me to attend here in Southern California so that I can review it, definitely hit me up. If I can do it, I will do it for you. Okay, ta-ta. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Bye.